Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Adam and this is Adam FPL, and we'll start off with the game week 19 review. And it was a poor week. Well, first of all, on Boxing Day, I ended up coming with 46 points. I captained Abraham, it didn't pay off. I also made 2 transfers, so it came down to 42 points, below par, underneath the 49 average. And then this week for the game week 20 review, again a disappointing week. I did have De Bruyne captain, which is perhaps the only good thing, but the rest of the team was just incredibly poor. Mane and De Bruyne are really the main men, as well as Harry Kane, and yeah, very disappointing. And here's my so yeah, I did make 3 transfers between game week 19 and game week 20. And that was Zaha out, Sterling out, and who was the third player? I can't remember. There was a third player, but in came Grealish, Ali, and there was another player which I can't remember now off the top of my head. But I think it was Harry Kane, yeah. So Harry Kane in for Abraham, and yeah. It was a bit of a panic move. I did have a -8 point hit, which put me down to 47 points. And you know what? I've decided, this is my team for this week. I'll just show you. I've decided I'm going to wildcard. Now, there's a couple of reasons as to why I want to wildcard. The first reason is I would like to go 3 up top. And I want to use it early. And I feel it'd be a differential because people will use it later on. I know it's a risk, but I can't really get any more, done over than I have been. 1.577 million. That's as lowest rank as I can possibly be. In addition to that, I want to go 3 up top. The 2 up top has not worked. It's simple as that. It hasn't worked. I think I need 3 strikers, so I'm going to do that. And also, I want to get in a Liverpool defender as well, by the name of Alexander Trent-Arnold. And there's just too many changes I need to make to this team. And I've kind of got a rule that if I have more than 5 changes to make, I should wildcard. And I know it's early. I know it's as early as can be. But this is the plan. So, in terms of the players that are staying, in terms of goalkeepers, I don't think there's any 3.9 goalkeepers at the moment. No, they're all 4 million. So therefore, Button's going to stay in goal. I think that's the plan. So Button will stay in goal as a backup goalkeeper. McCarthy, I'm not sure about. Rico and Kelly are going to stay as my cheap defenders. Soyba is going to go, so I can free up funds. Lunny will stay because of the price I got him in at. He's 5.2 value. I bought him in at 4.0. Now he's 4.6. Aurier is definitely going to go. Spurs have been awful defensively. Grealish was a bit of a panic move. Villa have been struggling, so he's going to go. James Maddison's going to go because I don't like the double Leicester anymore. So he's going to go. Mane is going to stay. It was a choice between him and Salah, but I think Mane will stay because I bought him in at 11.7 or something. Now he's up to 12.3, so he's going to stay. De Bruyne is definitely going to stay. Ali's going to be out the door. I think I only need 1 Spurs asset. Harry Kane's going to stay. The reason being, he's done well since he's come in and he's got a decent run coming up. I think he's the Spurs player that I want to keep. Greenwood's going to go because I'm going 3 up top. And Jamie Vardy will also stay because he's been, the shining light for me in what has been a really bad couple of game weeks. Let's be honest there. So now let's go to my watch list. And yeah, so the decisions I've made, first of all, is the 3 up top. The second thing is the Liverpool defender. So that's going to be Alexander Arnold, first but foremost, coming in. And the third thing is I have a second team and I've got players in that. And some players have done well for me, so I'm going to bring them in as well. So Alexander Arnold will be coming in. That's a definite. In terms of another defender, I want to bring in Kiko Femenia. He's done well for me. Low ownership. Watford keeping clean sheets. And they've got a decent run of fixtures coming up and can be a bench player as well. So Kiko Femenia is going to come in. Mane and De Bruyne will be staying. In terms of the third midfielder that would be in my midfield, it will be Richarlison. Everton's got a good run coming up after Manchester City away. And Carlo Ancelotti, so they're going to have a bit of a new manager bounce, so I'm happy to bring in Richarlison. If I don't like him, I can switch to the likes of James Maddison or even Anthony Martial, if I do think about it. So Richarlison will be coming in. And the other midfielder, somebody who's done well for me in my risky team, in my second team, that's Adama Traore. Decent price at 5.5, so he's going to come in as my fourth midfielder. Covers the Wolves assets as well, so I'll be happy with that. And then last but not least, I'll be bringing in a cheap midfielder. The midfielder that I am going to bring in on cheap will be, just go here, we go up to 4.8. It's going to be a 4.4 million midfielder, and it's going to be Dendoncker coming in. Just as a bench player, to be honest. You know, I want to get the starting 11 strong. I've tried to do this rotation policy with 5 midfielders. It's not worked at all. So the main thing is focusing on that starting 11, getting the big hitters in, and that's what I'm trying to do. In terms of the forwards, of course, I want to go 3 up top. So the third forward is kind of, well, now I'm looking at the form players. We got Rashford. I personally don't like Rashford, so I'm going to pass up on him. But I am going to go for somebody at 6.6. He is so consistent, and after them 2 fixtures, Tottenham and Leicester, he's got a really good run, and that's Danny Ings. You know, somebody I've tried to ignore for so many weeks, but he just keeps coming back for more. So he's going to come in. And then last but not least, for goalkeeper, it's kind of a toss-up really between Fabianski. He's got Bournemouth, Sheffield, Everton. He's got a double game week 24. Then he's got a tough run after that. Or alternatively, I can keep hold of McCarthy, who once again, they have a decent run of fixtures coming up after game week 20. The problem with them is they've only kept one, or he's only kept 1 clean sheet this season, which is disappointing. Seems to be a common trait with Southampton that they seem to concede 1 goal every time. However, they did keep a clean sheet against Chelsea. So I could alternatively stay with McCarthy. So it's a toss-up between McCarthy and Fabianski in goal. I'm not sure yet. I don't know. I might go Fabianski. That's what I'm thinking for that game week 24 double, and then Brighton at home up till 25. Also, David Moyes is coming in, so defensively they're going to be much better. So that's going to be the team. We're going to play the wild card right about now. I'll show you. Play a wild card. Confirm transfers and play a wild card. Boom. It is done. That's the team. Oh my god, I've actually done it. So it's going to be a 3-4-3, as I've said, with 3 strikers up top. In goal, we'll start off with Fabianski at home to Bournemouth. Probably going to stay, I think. Then we got Kelly away to Norwich. I'm not sure if they will or will not keep a clean sheet. However, Palace away from home keep more clean sheets than they do at home. Kiko Femenia at home to Wolves. Maybe a bit of a... not so sure about that fixture. But Femenia, Wolves doing really well. Alexander-Arnold at home to Sheffield United. Again, another great player to have. Richarlison away to Man City. Man City do concede chances, so I do think Richarlison could nick some. He did score in the Liverpool away game, so there's a chance he could. Traore away to Watford. I do think that might be a difficult fixture for him. But then he's got Newcastle at home and Southampton away in 22 and 23. KDB at home to Everton. Decent fixture. City pretty strong at home. De Bruyne pretty strong at home, so I'm happy with him. Sadio Mane at home to Sheffield United. He's going to be my captain because of his form at Anfield as well as Liverpool's form at Anfield. Danny Ings at home to Tottenham. I do think there's a return there because of Tottenham's defensive frailties. Harry Kane away to Southampton. Again, I don't think Southampton are perfect, so I'm happy to keep hold of him. And then last but not least, Jamie Vardy away to Newcastle. That's a decent fixture, so... And then after that, he's got a good run coming up. So that's going to be my team. I've actually played the wild card, which I can't believe I've done before the end of the year. I've already used the second wild card, but I need to use it. I need to start clawing back And that's going to be my team. It's looking strong. I'll tell you what, it is looking strong. In terms of players that might change, possibly, Fabianski could be out the door for another goalkeeper. Kiko, sorry, I'll give him a new name. I'll give him Kiko. At home to Wolves, he might be out the door. I could bring in another cheap defender. Richarlison for Martial, that's a possibility. I'm thinking about that one as well. Maybe Traore to another 6 million midfielder. Again, another thing I'm considering. The front three I think are pretty nailed on. The midfield, De Bruyne, Mane is sorted. The bench is pretty much sorted as well. So in terms of players that might change are Fabianski, Kiko, Traore, and Richarlison. That's the players I've got kind of doubts over. But this has been Adam FPL. This is the Wildcard team, and until next time, peace.